Are you totally overwhelmed with all the stuff you have to do since lockdown? I mean, it's building up, right? Well, let me tell you, I have a toolbox with some tools that can really help you. So stick around and I'll share those tools with you. I love lists. I make lists for everything, and I use a paper and pencil, old school, because I'm old, and it works for me. So if you haven't already started your list, start it now. Just put every single thing you feel that you have to accomplish. Huge list, I'm sure. And if you're lucky, maybe not so huge. So you have your list. Now I want you to take from that list the things that are important and put them on another column. All the important things, like rotating the tires, registering your car, having your roots done. And by the way, I want to share this with you, 2 products that have worked really well. One is called Tween Time, and the other one's called Gray Away. Men and women, it's fantastic. Anyway, I'm diverting the conversation. So you have your list, you have your things to do, and then you have the important things. Now I want you to take the important list and go through it and figure out what is urgent and what is important. Because in my case, I live on a tiny island off the coast of Puerto Rico. And I have not been back to the big island, nor have I visited my car in 3 months. So my car battery's dead, and I need to register it. I need to have my roots done. I need to have my nails done. I need to have my feet done. You name it. However, what is urgent is getting my car jumped and getting my registration. The roots, hey, I have 2 inches of gray hair, and it doesn't matter. I've had it for 3 months, and if I have it for another 2 weeks, it's no big deal. So that is not urgent. That's just important, but it's not urgent. So we're going to put that, so you have your things to do, you have your important, and then you have your urgent things. For you gentlemen, you have to rotate your tires because you felt a little wobble thing there, trim your mustache, maybe have your hair cut, go to the proctologist and have your prostate checked. What's important? What's urgent? Definitely the proctologist. Okay, so you have the urgent and you have the important. Now, from the urgent, you have to select which is the one you least want to do. So gents, I am sure you'd much rather have somebody fiddling with your tires than fiddling with your prostate. But that's first on your list. Get it over with. And then the other things you're not going to be worrying about, oh God, I have to do this and I don't want to do this. Just get the ones you really dislike the most out of the way. So we're back to the urgent list. Now on your urgent list, you have appointments and you have errands. So if you're still in lockdown and you really can't get out there, you can use the time to start making appointments. So as soon as those offices start answering the phone, get on the phone, make an appointment. Try if you can to make the appointments, if you can, the same day. That's like unheard of, but you never know. You could be lucky. So request, an appointment. Request a time, request a day. That you can do even before you go out. On your list, you have things that you have to do, whether it's bureaucracy, red tape, registrations, whatever it is. Get all your documents that you think you're going to need in order, clip them together, put, the paper, this is for this, this is for this, this is for that, get organized. If you have any doubt on what documents you're going to need for a certain transaction, call the agency and say, listen, I want to register my car. What are the documents I need? Well, you need your license, you need your registration, you need your this, you need your that. Because if you're like me, a lot of times I don't check, things change, I get there and I have to go back because I don't have the right documents. Or, which is even worse, I make my list, I get in the car, I get to the agency and I've forgotten the documents at home. So organization is very, very, very important. So you have now your list of, you've made your appointments ahead of time, you have your list of your errands, and now you're going to figure out logistics. I've been studying time and motion for years. I'm a professional organizer, and time and motion creates a scenario where you worry less, you stress less, because you know when you're going and you know where you're going. The where you're going is important because as we venture out into this new world that we are discovering, everybody's out there. So there's going to be a lot of traffic jams, there's going to be a lot of lines. So it's important to figure out your logistics. So take your appointments and take your errands and figure out where they are. So if there are 3 things you have to do downtown, you do the 3 things downtown. If there's 1 thing you have to do over here, you're not going to be like a pinball going da-ding, all over the place because it wastes time, it wastes gasoline, you get frazzled because of the traffic. And it's just be aware of your logistics. You can't always do that, especially when you're dealing with appointments. But if you're lucky enough to be able to set the appointment for a certain day, then use your errands in that area. Also, if you're dealing with appointments and if it's the type of appointment where you know you're going to have to wait, bring something. Bring your iPad so you can watch my posts on YouTube. Bring a book, bring something, knitting, whatever you want to do, but bring something so you're not just sitting there going like, oh my God, looking at the watch and looking at your watch and looking at your watch. No, occupy your time. Use it constructively. Okay, so now we have our list, we have our location, we have where we're going and when we're going. I reiterate again, it is very important to make sure you are organized enough where you have every single thing you will need for that appointment or that errand. There's nothing worse than getting to the tailor and finding out that you forgot the pants that you want the waist taken in. Hopefully the waist taken in and not taken out. So those are the things. And it seems like it's everybody should know that, but no, we know it, but we forget it because we have so much going on in our mind. And even more now when we have all these things, it can be overwhelming. But take it easy, it'll get done. Do not expect everything to get done within the first 2 weeks. Ain't gonna happen. You're urgent first, then you're important, and then all the other minutia, hopefully you'll get done in the next 2 years. But if you haven't done it in the last 6 months, don't expect to get it done immediately. So really be specific about what is urgent, what's important, and what is just minutia. So having said that, go out and and work your magic there. I hope you get everything done efficiently and quickly. And we will talk more about how to deal with the stress that you're put into in these situations. But that's further on down the line. For now, please subscribe. My name is Cindy Golbert, and I'm the Original Sin, and I impart wit and wisdom. Right now, be safe and be grateful.